I pick Mark McGuire because he's a first baseman. Yeah,
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Pittsburgh taking on them. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Max Meyer.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Dylan Cruz at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the
There's
count.
a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here is Walker Jenkins. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Digging in, Mark McGuire. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much.
George Soriano takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's towards center. Hill sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. Carson Williams now at the plate. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Now the tag at third. And they back here in Miami. And on the hill in this one, Corbin Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 1 out. Base is empty. On the ground, out to short. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Connor Norman, the next up for the Marlins. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their head. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a second-round pick. Now that's welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one hammered. It's a bomb. Here's Alex Bregman. This one smoked on its way out of here. Bellinger up to hit. To the right side, and that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Ronnie Enriquez.
Number 32.
He's into the game with the bases empty. On the ground to first. Right. And he handles it himself for the out. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit.
So he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lopez gets under it. And that is that. And now, Jonah Bride. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Stepping in, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Derek Hill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Lawler tossed to first. Marlins set down in order.
Pitching for the Marlins.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound,
53.
Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Jenkins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Lopez on to first. And a quick out, number 1. Mark McGuire digs in now.
That's what a good
Now
sinker is
batting, the
designed
first
to
baseman,
do. Get a guy to
Mark
roll over a little bit, hit the ball
McGuire.
on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
RBI single his last time up. And here's the strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Burns back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 4-0. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Pittsburgh taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we are underway. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. So up next, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. DeLuca calls it in, 2 away. So now here's the DH, Walker Jenkins. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLuca on the move to the alley. Got it. Nice. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Schemes, a 6'6" righty, 260 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2023. Strike 3, that's 101 from Schemes. Ha-Seong Kim, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, man. Not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Brings it in. That's out number 2. Yandy Diaz now. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1. That's outside.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Lau throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Palacios on the move, racing back onto the track, but he makes the catch. Carson Williams now at the plate.
That is it. The shortstop, Carson Williams.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Corrals it, and that is that. Bottom of the second.
Leading
and
up
now it's
for the
Brandon
Rays,
Lau.
the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Center field. Anthony under it. And there's 1 down. So digging in.
Batting. Caminero.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got it swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Richie Palacios stands in now and watches strike 1. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the inside. Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
Now
Edwin
pitching for
Uceta.
the Rays, number 63, Edwin.
This to center field.
Uceta.
DeLuca makes his way towards it, makes the grab after a long run. And there's 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Diaz. And they get Bregman for the out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 down, nobody on. Bellinger hammers 1. Deep to right. And out of here. And now Jordan Lawler. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tag, and he's out. And we're back. set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Jose Caballero.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Drops into the glove. One away. Josh Lowe will hit next. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2
1 ball,
hole.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Bregman tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Danny Jansen in the box now. Takes strike one. Skeens is just 1 strike away. Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 1-0. Now here is Jordan Lawler. On the ground, Arcia fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in.
Runner on the go. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out and a runner at second. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Throw cut off to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Now here is Roman Anthony.
For the Braves, number 49.
Swing and a miss.
Aaron.
Anthony. 0-1 the count.
6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 5th in today's lineup. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Profar makes the catch. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Right side. Cruz. They got it for out number 2. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That's the third out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Here's Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give it.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play. Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton rushing. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Slow roller to third. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Matt Olson up to the plate. That one fouled off.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jerks in Profar. Batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jared Kelman. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that misses. 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Anthony makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for the Braves.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 away. Now it's the DH, Walker Jenkins. A double and a run scored his first time up. To the right side. Albies sends it to first. 3rd out. here in
Ready
Atlanta,
to go.
bottom of
For
the
the
inning.
Braves,
And now the
the
catcher
catcher,
comes up to him. Drake Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Burns back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Harris at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz puts it away. 2 down. The Braves down to their last out. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that clips the inside corner. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game. The shutout. Ready to go now, and here is Jordan Lawler. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Young sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And here is Dylan Cruz.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And he takes it himself for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Walker Jenkins. Garcia handles, throws the first. Back here in Nationals Park. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. On the ground, right side.
Ball.
And it goes just foul. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone. And that one lifted in the air center field. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the first baseman,
Leading
Mark
for
McGwire.
the Bandinos, the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Hit on the ground to short, Abrams. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. So up next, Roman Anthony. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting 7, the catcher.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, DJ Hurts.
Now
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
Oh, and a great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's C.J. Abrams
Leading
to
up
hit.
for Washington, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
First pitch just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Garcia. And that is out of play. And the 0-1. And that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Juan Yepes. That's 99 at the knees. That's ball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Next to hit, James Wood. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. On to the third inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll take a jog around the bases. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. Kyle Finnegan taking over on the mound.
Number 67. Kyle Finnegan.
Here's Cody Bellinger. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1. That's a hit. And the batter now, Dylan Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Walker Jenkins digs in now. Line drive. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Painter back to work. That's in there. And that's strike one. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field, Anthony. Makes the catch, one down. So up next,
Batting
Trey
ninth, the
Lipscomb.
third baseman.
They got the number 9-hole hitter right here. Looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right
next
there.
for the
They
Nationals,
look really good coming
the
in,
designated
but
hitter,
so hard to get on
Javier
top of as a hitter.
Rosario.
Rosario.
1-0.
Ground ball, left side. On to first. Ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you.
Okay, all set to go. Down the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Rodriguez, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Whips it to Mountcastle. Play is made, 2 out. So now the DH spot, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll do it. And now Jordan Westburg. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rushing, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Gunnar Henderson at the plate to face Paul Skeens. It's a showdown of 2025 cover stars. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. On the mound now, Keegan Aiken.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up
Now
to hit.
pitching for the
Classic
Orioles.
bullpen move right here, so we'll
Number
see how it works
45.
out.
Keegan Aiken.
And that one popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Carson Williams getting
Batting
ready to
fifth,
hit.
The shortstop, Carson Williams.
In the air, right field. Kowser moving under it. Snags it for the second out. And now it's going to be Dalton Rushing. Sharp grounder. That's through. For a base hit.
Seems like he got
Batting it,
exactly
the
what he was
second baseman,
looking for right
Alex
there. I know that was a ground
Bregman.
ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Save!
Back-to-back singles and a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Here comes Bregman around third. Across is the runner from first. In there safely.
Now
Well,
batting.
that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job
Now
coming
pitching
through right
for
there.
the
It's gotta feel
Orioles,
good. Pretty good fastball
number
location,
56.
down and in on the corner, but that was just a
Serenity.
nice job to handle
John
it.
Puts
Higgins.
it to first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit in the air, right field. Cruz snags it, and there's 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And it's out of play, a foul ball. The 0-2. 99 miles per hour to finish it
Batting
off.
6. The right
And
fielder,
into the box for
Colton
Baltimore, Colton Kowser.
Kowser.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand.
A swing. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Colin Selby.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run, and there's one away. So digging in, Walker Jenkins.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
To the right side, Holiday throws the first in time. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1. That one is hammered right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out. Set for the bottom of the third. Gary Sanchez at the plate. And this is inside. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. McGwire takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
1-2.
Swings and misses.
3.
And the Orioles down to their final out. Jackson Holiday in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Falls it in, and that's the ball game. right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Ranger Suarez. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters have a hard time staying back.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. Two gone now. So two down now. And here is
Batting
Walker
first,
Jenkins.
the designated hitter, Walker Jenkins.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Stott tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Line drive. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. And
Batting second,
Sosa,
the third baseman, Edmundo
Sosa getting the start at third, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
2-0.
Fouled off left side. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger. And he makes the catch. Two away. Here's Bryce Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone
No
early
ball,
with the
2 strikes.
fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Hacks and misses. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. So up next, Roman Anthony. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stop. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Crosses to first, and it's a 1-2. Bottom of the second, at the plate, Trey Turner. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No balls. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive.
So Trey goes down on strikes. Max Kepler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
That's down
That's a ball.
again. A slider missed. Up the middle, Williams. Throws to first in time. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting sixth, the designated
Alec
hitter,
Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the
Number
closer,
25.
Matt Strong.
Man, we all know about his slider. It's just
Raw.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Dalton rushing.
0-1.
Goes after that one for strike one. And he swings through that one.
No balls,
Again
2
and
strikes.
ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging. Here's Alex Bregman. That's out to center field. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting ninth, the
And here
center
comes
fielder,
Bellinger.
number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends it out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Jordan Lawler digs in now. First pitch misses.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Broken back ground ball to second. Throws to first. Third out. That ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Painter back to work.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that's
0-2.
strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Nope,
Just
that's
misses
outside.
there.
Ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Laser base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up
Batting
any
up,
better than
the
that.
catcher,
That's about as
Jesse
textbook as it gets. Got his
Real
stride low,
Gupta.
out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up
No,
out
that's
front.
down.
Man, that
Ball.
was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
This is a good situation.
Nope. Ball. 2-1.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Stop in the box.
That's
Lays off
outside.
for ball 1. There's a
Yeehaw.
strike.
I mean, that's perfect location.
1-1.
Runner on the go.
Right.
Strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a
About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Tylor Megill. What do we have on him?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on.
Taylor ranging after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Popped up. Alvarez moving under this one. He's got it. 2 down. And now the DH, Walker Jenkins.
That is third.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And gone! And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. And the inning is over. Back here in Queens. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first.
Got him.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting
now
second,
it's Jose
the center
Siri.
fielder, Jose.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That one out to right. Cruz on his way over. 2 up, 2 down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground, right side, but that rolls foul. 2 outs. Cut out and missed.
Pitching for the Mets,
Daniel Nunez gets
number
the call from the
72.
pen. He has a great
Daniel
slider with tons of movement.
Nunez.
Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. 1 out in the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. There's a swing and a drive. Taylor going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1
2 outs,
the count.
base is empty.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Pete Alonso. Going around.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Mark Vientos swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Brandon Nimmo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive and foul ball. Down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ripped on a line. Series right there to make the grab. 1 down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Just got him on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Slide to right, his first time. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. Throws to second, and he's out.
Got him. That's out.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ronnie Mauricio.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Fastball is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And it drops. spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Now running the score for the
Tyrone
Mets.
Taylor up now for the Mets.
Number 2.
Hit in the air left field.
Luis Angel.
And there are 2 outs. So last chance for the Mets. And now here is Francisco Lindor. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassitt. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Number 3, Dylan Cruz.
That one down the line. Throw to first in time. Now it's the DH, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
The other way, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Arrieta, in his 13th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, one away. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. And ball one. Ground ball right side. Bregman. Sling.